Hello friends, today we're going to talk about a very intriguing and exciting topic. Can you read people's minds? Yes, it sounds magical, but it's actually based on science and psychology. And in today's video, I'm going to share with you a real story that will help you understand this art. Let's begin the journey. This is the story of Samir, a software engineer. From the outside, his life seemed perfect. A good job, great lifestyle, but he was facing a challenge at work that was giving him sleepless nights. Samir's boss, whom he had known for years, would always listen to his project presentations, but Samir could never figure out whether the boss was pleased with him or not. His boss had this calm, expressionless face that left Samir very confused. Every time Samir presented a new idea, he kept wondering, what is my boss really thinking? Many times, Samir asked himself, is there any way I can know what's going on in his mind? Can I understand his reaction without asking him directly? And this is where Samir's interesting journey began. Samir first started learning about body language. He read psychology books, watched videos, and slowly understood how physical gestures can reveal a person's state of mind. One day, during a meeting with his boss, Samir noticed that whenever he introduced a new idea, his boss's eyebrows would slightly raise. This meant that his boss was a bit surprised, but not entirely convinced. Additionally, when Samir noticed that his boss's feet were pointing away from him, he realized that his boss's attention was not fully on what he was saying. Samir learned that even without words, people can communicate a lot. You just need to understand their body language. The next step for Samir was learning to read facial expressions. He discovered how small expressions on the face can reveal big truths. One day during a meeting, Samir noticed that when his boss smiled, the smile didn't reach his eyes. The sparkle that accompanies a genuine smile wasn't there. That's when Samir understood that while his boss was smiling outwardly, he wasn't actually satisfied inside. Moreover, Samir noticed that when his boss wasn't making direct eye contact, it meant he was feeling uncomfortable. Slowly, Samir began decoding these small gestures to uncover the truth. Next came the voice. It's not just about what people say, but how they say it that reveals a lot. Samir observed that when his boss's voice got louder and faster, it meant he was either very excited or a bit stressed. If his voice got softer, it meant that his boss was calmly thinking and taking things seriously. Samir gradually learned how to gauge someone's mood by the subtle changes in their voice. Samir also learned another important technique: mirroring. This was something he hadn't known before. Mirroring means unintentionally copying the actions of the person in front of you. One day, Samir noticed that when he placed his hands in front of him, his boss would unconsciously do the same. From this mirroring, Samir understood that his boss agreed with him and was forming a connection. Additionally, Samir realized that when his boss maintained deep eye contact, it meant that he was genuinely interested in what Samir was saying. This journey taught Samir that reading people's minds isn't impossible. You just need to pay attention, read their body language, understand their facial expressions, focus on the tone of their voice, and catch those psychological cues. Gradually, Samir mastered this art and began understanding his boss's reactions without him saying a word. His confidence grew, and he became even more successful in his professional life. So friends, just like Samir, you too can learn this art. The next time you meet or talk to someone, try using these techniques. Slowly, you'll start to feel that you're becoming an expert at understanding people's true feelings and thoughts. I hope you learned something new from this video. If you did, give it a like and stay tuned for more. Keep learning, keep understanding, and start reading the world around you closely.